Hey, this is Frank the Pest Geek. I'm going to show you how we're going to do an application with a half-gallon sprayer of an ATSB, that's an Attractant Toxic Sugar Bait, like Final Feed. And what you have to do is, we're using a very simple little applicator. You don't need big equipment for this. And we're going to regulate it to get, oh, that's too much. Alright, so you're doing a spot treatment. So you're going to be applying it to plants. This is a large property that we have here, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Put it underneath the plant. We're doing spot treatment to about 5% of the property. And what you want to do is, you're spot treating it all around the property. This property has several different problems that you're going to see, because it's waterfront. There could be brackish water, and we have Aedes aegypti mosquito here. We have Culex, and we probably got Anopheles too. So I want to do it as much as I can underneath the leaves, so that the product lasts longer if it rains. Since we have all this deep. Now we're treating this property because it is so dense. We're in Florida. We're in a subtropical environment. We're going to get 80 inches of rain a year. We want to be able to make sure we get control and maintain the control. So this is going to take every 2-week application here in Florida to get it under control. There's no way to do this thing to make it last a month. We've never been able to last a month in this type of environment. Some homes that don't have waterfront, they're really far inland, there are no lakes, there is no bromeliads nearby, we can get control of most mosquitoes. Now, if you've got Aedes aegypti mosquito, that thing is going to breed from 300 feet of a water source. And we've got bromeliads in the front. I'm going to show to you now how we're going to treat those. And the bromeliads breed the mosquitoes, so they've got breeding right on the property. If you've got mosquitoes like Culex are going to fly in. You know, you're going to get bitten early in the morning. Before dusk, and they can fly between 1 and 3 miles. If you've got Anopheles mosquitoes, that's going to be anywhere between 1 and 7 miles. So trying to decide how this is going to work is going to be on a trial basis. What I tell people is, you got to try it. Tell me what control you got within how many days, and then we establish how long did it work for, and then we establish the treatment you're actually going to need. There's no way to say it's going to last 30 days, it's going to last 21 days, it's going to last 14 days. You know, this is, so we might be able to do this. This is about 32,000 square feet of property that we're treating. We're treating it every 2 weeks. We started last year doing a test, and we were able to get the control for up to 2 weeks. We tried a month, it was too much. As you can see over here, Jesse, come over here. See all of this right here? These are all bromeliads, and bromeliads hold water. So mosquitoes are being bred right on the property. If you come in here and you bring the camera, when it rains, see how that little thing is full of water in there? Well, you can breed, you know, a couple hundred mosquitoes right there, just in that one little spot. So getting the control with just a bait in this situation is not realistic. You have to be able to come back several times. You're going to have to here. A nice avocado tree. Put it under here. we're being very generous with the property. We're putting probably more than most people would, because look at the water. I mean, this is just a breeding ground for mosquitoes. Look at all the dark places with damp, moist wood over here. Over here. I mean, mosquitoes will breed in there. So you've got a lot going on here. This is a perfect place where we want to do a test with this, because this is the most... So this person has been living in this house now for over 14 years, and in 14 years she's never been able to be outside all the time and enjoy it. And for the last year they have been. As you can see, we've done probably less than half of this property, and we've used up that much. So but I'm real generous with the product. I'm not going to be skimpy with it. I'm not going to try to reduce. My experience has been 1 ounce of active ingredient for every 1,000 square feet that we have here on any property. And treat about 5% of the property, which is mostly the landscape, the kind of landscape we have in Florida. Come over this way. Follow me. For most of you that don't know what this is really cool. This is wild coffee. If you've never seen wild coffee before, that's what a wild coffee. You do get the beans, they will pop out, but you can't eat them, because in this climate, it's not going to give you a good coffee. The coffee is going to really suck. But you've got alright, so we're coming in here. I love these big palm fronds that I can do a spot treatment underneath. Get through the property. I mean, it's almost like a jungle in here. Saying, how do we even control this? This is what we tried doing here, synthetic on this type of property. The ATSB works way better for this situation, believe it or not, than we've been getting with traditional pyrethroid sprays. So, alright. I'll fix that. Quick with this bubble. See, there's a lot of leaf on the ground. I mean, this is one of those properties that we're here pretty much monthly. For pest control, for mosquito control, we're here every 2 weeks. Huge serpent problem here, as you can see, with all these trees. So the house is almost made of wood completely. So we've had for years dealing with these serpent issues. We've done pretty much naturally. We use boric acid and created I recommend you guys look at Pest out product, olive oil with garlic oil. and cottonseed oil. And it does an amazing job. Probably almost 2/3 done. We're going to need a little bit more, but like I said, it's pretty accurate on the measurement. You don't need to pump this thing up too much. You want a little coarse spray. You don't want this fine mist. At the end of the day, you're going to smell like garlic and sugar. And then when you got a bush like this, basically what I do is I do about a foot like that, take a couple of steps. Pretty much got it done. We're missing that whole island in the middle, and we'll have to add a little bit more product to it. But you know, you saw with 2 quarts, you're going to get pretty good control of this property. Yeah, come over here. Here's the problem. Why we got so many things in here with mosquito. Remember I told you about bromeliads? Look over there. You got thousands and thousands of bromeliad. Here, follow me over here. This guy is giving us for the next 2 football fields side by side. This is all bromeliads. So when it starts to rain, this will all start producing mosquito larvae. And as you can see, there's just, over there, there's just thousands of them planted. And this is a very, very, very challenging job to do when you've got, you know, 300 feet that way, you're going to get mosquitoes. 300 feet that way, you're going to have mosquitoes. 300 feet that way, you're going to have mosquitoes. And 300 feet that way, you're going to have mosquitoes. So this is why most people say, well, I'm having a company come out here and spray, and they're not getting control. Is you don't understand everything that's around you. Luckily, we don't have any storm drains that the city needs to worry about, but if they did, this would be it. So basically, all you got to do is make enough product for that, right there. Well, I hope this has been helpful to you guys. It's Frank the Pest Geek. Do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and share it with your friends. Frank the Pest Geek wishing you a pestacular day.